Hello, this is Mike Kittner from 360 Heroes. I'm here to show you a little bit about how the 360 Heroes scuba gear works. It's kind of nice. Here is the holder. I just have a couple of these connectors that I have not assembled yet. But this is the new nylon holder, and it's very flexible but rugged. Each one of the holders are actually labeled, and what you need to do is make sure that the legs are facing towards the outside, and then we screw in the screws for each one of these holders, which is pretty much very straightforward. So I won't go into detail of putting all them together just yet, but just to kind of show you how that works. The next thing is the domes. Now this is a new patent pending process, and what's kind of nice about these domes is that they actually come apart, and this housing can actually snap right on to the GoPro camera housing, and that makes that extremely rugged. Or we can pop that off. The other thing that we can also do is these lenses actually pop out, so we can interchange these lenses inside of here if we need to. So we'll just slide that back together and stick the dome housing out on the outside of that. And what this dome allows us to do is basically get our field of view back to 170 degrees. It's actually just a little bit more what it actually offers. And then we can turn around and snap them on. And we've got that for each one of these. So again, all these can come out, and you can interchange these filters with clear lenses, or this particular lens is for shallow water, you know, up to about 40 feet. And then the domes are also good for, well, we've tested them so far to 120 feet deep. Okay, so let's actually put the rig together and you can see how it works. Okay, the next step is after we have put these on, again, which were provided by GoPro, now we want to assemble this together. And there's an order in reference to do that. So the first one that we want to put on is 3. So this one is number 3, so we'll slide number 3 on. An important thing to remember is that this lines up perfectly in the center. So the next one is 5. So there's 3 and 2, and here's 1, so we'll put 1 in. So 3, 5, and 1, and again, you want to make sure that these are lined up perfectly to the center. Okay, and then here is number 5. Let me put number 5 on, and again, we make sure this is lined up to the center. Okay, and all we're doing is we're lining up and making sure that everything lines up in proper direction of this way, and then we put on the other sides. So the part is if this one, if the tail is going that way, then the other end is going this way. So one direction, one the other direction. We turn this, we know that that one is going that way. So this one is number 2, and we'll slide number 2 on. And then the last one goes this way. And there you have it, folks. Now we've got all of these are lined up perfectly in this direction, and they're also lined up perfectly in this direction. Now the last step is to install our domes. So again, the whole concept is all about plug and play, being able to add the domes on in a matter of a couple seconds. So we getting ready to just snap these on. And there we have it. We're now ready for the Hero 3 Blacks, just to load our cameras, and we're ready to go. Now the nice part about this particular thing here too is this is with the Hero 3s, but we also have this all ready for the Hero 2 cameras. So here's the Hero 2 case. Same exact process. This is the older housing. but we've got the newer housing, which is a little bit stronger. And the same type of thing. Now the nice part about this is a little bit different because these particular lenses, these housings automatically have these on there already. And these particular housings you'll be able to get from Snake River Prototyping, who we've actually partnered with. So if I want to put the colored lenses on their particular model, which is the same way, we just unscrew the housing piece, we slide it on this way, and now we're all set for the Hero 2s. So we work both for the Hero 3 as well as for the Hero 2. Now the next step is actually mounting everything up. So we have the 360 Heros Scuba Center, and this is just the standard Hero mount that we talked about earlier. And I just got a little stand here to kind of hold this on. And then this is also the same assembly using the Hero 2 cameras. One of the reasons why we partnered with Snake River Prototyping is not only because they have exclusively built and designed our patent pending dome assembly, they also have a very nice little holder mechanism which makes it very convenient. And then what I do is I use an actual open connector here, and this is kind of nice because it allows me to get flexible with this. And what I can do is, in order for this to work really nicely, you need to be about 3 feet away from you. So here is a rod, and I can actually screw this rod into the end here, and because it gets quite long here, it kind of goes out here, but I'll show you how that works in just a second. But the nice part about it is, if we want, we can use this to use a normal GoPro camera in here, and here's where we can actually mount the screw inside, and using their holder so we can have the little GoPro camera out front. And also, if you like, we can actually put a dome converter on it as well. Let me just tighten this up here so we're all set. And so now we can shoot. And what's kind of nice of this is all adjustable handles, so we can adjust this as we need it. And then what I'll do is I'll take this and put this on the outside top and adjust this whatever angle that I need, and then screw my adapter piece in so that I'm out in front of me, that time distance or that distance. And then on the camera rig, there's 2 ways that you can mount. You can do the corner mount like this, but you got to be careful. You got 3 camera lenses now trying to focus on you, the diver. So to make sure that the distance will work correctly, we actually use this side mount here, and once we screw that in, and that is held out in front of us, okay, like so. Here we've got just 2 camera lenses actually focused on us for trying to bring it all in together. So it makes it a little bit easier. Here we'll kind of show you that way so you can see that we've just got 2 cameras blending on us, versus if I was using the corner, I would have 3 cameras pointing at us. And that's it. And then we just attach that to the end of our Snake River prototyping handle here, which is very convenient. We can at the same time put another camera on the front here while you're filming 360 video, which is kind of neat. And you can actually see an example of this operation here working on our 360 video for Scuba Edition. So thank you very much. I hope it works out well for you, and we'll see you underwater.